Budgie. If I were Britannia, I'd waive the rules. And, you know, I gave up trying to understand most of Budgie's titles for songs and albums.
I never got that one, that's for sure.
Way back. I'm sure there's something to it that I'm not aware of. I'm sure maybe some of my UK friends could enlighten me. But this was album number
6.
Hell, I can't even remember. And I'm not as familiar with this as I thought I was. I thought this was one of the earlier ones, but
no, it's not that early. I mean, they were around the early '70s, but yeah, just straightforward hard rock. I would call this the first wave of British heavy metal, as much as I would call anything else from that era. Very good stuff.
Yep.
I mean, Metallica kind of gave them a name in the U.S.
And I honestly discovered them because of Metallica. There's several bands I have to give Metallica props for introducing me to.
What song was it that they did? That was
Crash Course in Brain Surgery and Bread Fan.
Bread Fan later on, yeah.
Yep.
So it's just solid rock, and it's, of course,
and it's a little proggy. It reminds me of Rush in places.
Yep.
The singer is I can't remember his name.
Yeah, it's because we're on film. You turn the camera on, and you forget everything.
Burt.
Yep.
Shelley Burke.
Shelley Burke. And yeah,
he reminds me of Geddy Lee in places, big time.
It's a power trio too.
Yep.
And I always thought they had a really cool. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, we got nothing. Just a plain old A&M. This must be an American one.
Yeah, that's definitely an American pressing of it.
Yeah, there's no credits on here at all.
Nothing. Oh well. Regardless,
it's good stuff, and they don't get their due.
They definitely don't. It's funny because you see people mention the first wave of British heavy metal, and you know it's always Black Sabbath and Deep Purple, and it's like.
Yeah, but there was also Judas Priest and UFO and Budgie. Yep, there were tons.
Yep, not to mention all the bands outside like Scorpions and Thin Lizzy
and even Motorhead is in there, because I don't consider Motorhead a new wave of British heavy metal band. I think they're like the missing link between the two, you know?
Yeah, because their first album was, what, 78?
Even earlier than that. I think 75 was on Parole, or 76. No, 75. Wait a minute, no, that can't be true, because 76 was still Hawkwind. It must have been 77.
Yeah.
Because On Parole came out before the self-title, and it was like a year earlier.
And Ace of Spades came out, what, 1980?
Something like that.
Yeah. There you go. Am I next? I guess I am.
You're next. The greatest album in the world.
Greatest album in the world. Boston. There is no better album than this.
Let's just take aside the millions of, maybe not millions, but hundreds and hundreds of times that we've heard these songs. Let's strip that away. Strip it away and just think, it's really a good fucking album.
It is.
It's the songwriting and the production.
Who sounded like that in 1976?
There was nobody.
More Than a Feeling? Man, what a mega song.
No, and it was a massive undertaking by guitarist Tom Scholz.
Although, the other guitar player in the band, Barry Goudreau, was also one of the main songwriters on this and doesn't get anywhere near the credit because he just doesn't. I mean, he actually released a solo album after he was let go from Boston that sounds like Boston.
Huh. I mean, Tom Scholz had his own studio. I mean, who goes into the whole thing with that?
Plus, you gotta love his hair.
Sebastian. He died a little while ago. I always loved him. He had the best white afro ever.
Yeah. And of course, Brad Delp.
Yep.
Vocals that oh my gosh, the guy could sing high.
He's been gone for quite a while.
And just when you think he can't get any higher, he gives another.
Yep. And I
was
in a band in college, and we used to do More Than a Feeling. Forget it. There's no way.
It's so high.
I was going to back off the mic and try to get lost in the rest of the mix, because I ain't hitting that note.
Yep. That's a good record. That's all there is to it.
It is.
I think a lot of people like ourselves, when you're really into music and you just heard it so many times, you just heard it.
Yeah. You're never not going to own it, but you may never put it on your turntable again.
Right.
But you can't not have it.
Yeah.
You just can't. And the cover?
Classic.
Come on.
Yeah.
What a cool cover.
That one and the follow-up.
Yeah, totally. There was, I mean, Petra tried to remake this with their own guitar spaceships, but it was not quite like this. And this is like, you know, Earth is exploding and they're going out to try and find another place. I mean, this is 76, man. What a huge friggin' album this was. And massive.
And there is no synthesizers used. I'm pretty sure it's in there somewhere.
No, there wasn't.
I remember that was like a big deal for some reason.
Yeah, and because Queen was the same way.
Because they created all that sound with just guitars and. You know.
Yep. All right, we got another classic one. This was his second solo Alice Cooper only, without the original group. Alice Cooper Goes to Hell. Follow up to Welcome to My Nightmare in '75, and title track is awesome. I mean, this is just classic Alice. It's really just carrying on in the same vein that Nightmare did. There's a lot of bit rock. There's a little bit of vaudeville in there, even a little bit of Broadway kind of thing. I mean, he was a showman, and it shows. Like I said, title track awesome. I'm the Coolest was just kind of smarmy, loungy kind of song.
Almost like David Lee Roth could have done that song.
Yeah, exactly. I Never Cry was one of his first.
That was a
ballads.
huge hit. Yeah.
Guilty, another great tune. Always Chasing Rainbows and Going Home. Very autobiographical. A lot of stuff that he did. Great album. There he is, just descending into hell. You can see. Bye, Alice. Hope you enjoy your time in hell.
Okay, one more, and then what's right there?
Oh, this is it.
And then we'll go to our top 10.
All right. Well, this is. Yeah, this probably could have been top 10 too. Hawkwind. Album number 5, 6.
5 or 6, yeah. Last one for
Lemmy. Very much based on Michael Moorcock's Elric character. There's a lot of that going on here in the songs themselves and the artwork. Awesome proggy space rock. Hawkwind's pretty unique.
Yeah, they are unique.
Huge following. I always call them the British Grateful Dead, not because they sound like the Grateful Dead, but
because they have that kind of odd following.
Yeah,
people
total hippies.
Following them from show to show, kind of like in a caravan, and total hippies.
This seems like it has some goodies in it.
It's a gatefold. I know it is a gatefold.
It's a gatefold. I think there's something else in here. It's one of these guys. Kind of folds out into something, into a big shield. I forgot about that. And it's got a pretty hefty insert. Pretty cool. This one's not going to tear anytime soon. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They had a couple albums like this that had really just massive. It seems like something should be in here. I wonder if I'm missing something.
I think this was over there.
No, this was the. Oh. This was actually the sleeve. It seems like there should be a booklet. I don't know, maybe I'm missing it. Who knows?
Alright, so we're going to get into our top 10.
So, did we already do the ones we have in common?
Nope, we're going to do, we haven't done any of them yet, so we're going to do the top 10 now.
So I think you've got them all over there.
I do.
Because all I have is my 7 through 10.
I'm going to cut it real quick and then we'll...
Okay.